Welcome, ladies and what's going on? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Top Fuel Racing League. We are live here. You gotta bear with me for a minute because I am all over the place right now, trying to get everything set up because I was running late because I forgot that it started at this time. Anywho, welcome to Top Fuel Racing Summer Racing League. We are live from Autoclub, set to go racing right now. Qualified underway. Rick Raven currently on top of the board. Birthday boy here tonight. Get ready because this race is going to be very fun as we get set to go. What is it, 100 laps around this place. Pretty much Daytona remake here in the, not IndyCar, the Dallara 3.5. And we are set to go green flag for 100 laps here under the lights for the Top Fuel Racing Series. And I hope everybody enjoys the broadcast. We're looking forward to it. I've been waiting for it all day. For some reason, I thought it started later. My head was all over the place because I've been outside doing some stuff. So we are good to go now, however, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So Rick Raven, I'm going to pick up the pole here for this race. The gridding has started to take place here tonight, and we got a pretty good turnout for this race. Over 20 people, I think, here as we get set to go. See the cars sitting out on track. Let's get a look real fast at your grid for tonight. There we go. Rick Raven, Johnny Antonucci on top of the board. Starting in row number 2, Mark Walker, Connor Ojeda. In row 3, we got Nate Skiefer and Dan Neese. Jeff Welker, Sam Cooper Bennett, ESPN owner. Starting in 8th, Jeffrey Price, Brandon Ryan alongside Paul Crumright and Timothy Bates. In row 7, William Hall, Roel Alvarez. Jeff Hollingsworth, Scott Brinson in row 8. Row 9, we got Jonathan Goke and Mike Grandy. Row 10, Dylan Rose and Kevin O'Brien as we get set to go green flag here for this event. Are we set? Is everybody on the grid yet? Not just yet. So we're still waiting on a couple of guys to grid up. And we'll be good to go once that happens. You can see all the cars sitting there on pit road as we wait for some of these cars to fall in. We're still missing a couple guys here, but we're going to try to talk to our pole sitter here tonight once he grids up. See all the cars gridding up here in the Formula and all. This is pretty much a Daytona / Talladega race for these guys. See if we can get our pole sitter in here right now. Hopefully we can. Make one adjustment, guys. I apologize. Alright, let's see if we can grab him real fast before we go green flag. Rick Raven, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Mr. Chapman.
Well, birthday today, starting on the pole. Very fast place. Talk us through what's it going to take to get it done.
Well, a lot of luck, to be honest with you. I mean, these cars are just stuck together like glue, and it's a fast racetrack. This is going to be like our version of Daytona, like a plate racer, Talladega.
Right.
There's really no getting away from somebody. But the good news is, if it's possible, if you can get like 1 second ahead, you can actually pull away. But you got to be with another pack of cars. If you lose the draft, you're dead. That's all I got to say. But it's going to be a crazy race, Adam.
Yeah, I was going to mention tires probably won't be a problem, I would guess.
No, tires aren't going to be a problem at all. I might not change the whole race, but you know, if we make a green flag pit stop, and I'll probably change them anyway, just for the hell of it, because you have to fill up, and you know, it's not going to take any time away from the stop. So if I have a green flag pit stop, I'm definitely going to take tires. If not, don't need them.
All right, man, go out there and get the win.
I'm going to do my best, brother.
Good luck, buddy. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Big 5-0, baby.
Uh-oh. Get ready to go green here for this race as we watch the leaders work out of turn 3 and 4. Getting set to go here for 100 laps around Autoclub Speedway. And the pace car does drop in. And the green flag does come out. We are green flag for 100 laps here for the Top Fuel Racing Series, Summer Light Series, that is, as Rick Raven going to be leading us down into turn 1. You see all these guys fighting for the draft position. You already see he's got a pretty good start here. He mentioned that there is a chance he might be able to pull away if he was able to get out in front. We'll see how much that draft plays a factor. We know it's going to be big. It's Mark Walker right there in the red car on that lower side of the track, working inside of Johnny Antonucci. Nate Skeefer there as well. And here comes Johnny Antonucci looking on the back of Rayvon. Going to try the second lane here out of turn 4. Great camera shots we got tonight. We got some great camera shots for you guys. As this race progresses on and on, you see one of them right there. Great looking as we go 3 wide here into turn 1. That is Skeefer, Antonucci, Rayvon on the bottom. 3 wide behind them. This is 2 rows deep. And in that 7th place car, you see Jeff Lubker on that bottom side. Big fan of Jeff. Hopefully he has a good night tonight. As all these guys up front kind of separated a little bit further back, but these top 7 guys stuck right together. You see the bottom line starting to maybe give dividends. That is Antonucci dropping to the bottom side. Maybe a little bit of a bump there. Not sure if it was a bump or maybe just got some of the apron, able to hold that position. Antonucci now trying to hold back Seifker. Here comes Sam Cooper Bennett in that pink ESPN car up on the outside. Looking back from Johnny Antonucci's car, you see the battle for 3rd place, trying to take position. Tire's not going to be a factor here. The track temp really cool here tonight. As you see right there, 85 degrees, not going to cause a problem here for these guys. Got Penzo, Dallara, not Dallara, Renault 3.5. This is the summer series, so they do not run Dallara. What a move by Sam Cooper. He drops to the inside. He's actually going to hit the apron. Now, he does not have to let him come back up, so we'll see how this plays out. Was Sam able to lead that lap? He was not. We're looking at 3 wide, possibly almost 4 wide into turn 1. How about that? That is a crazy shot as they work through turns 1 and 2. Sam Cooper Bennett going to jump to the lead. Here comes Rayvon jumping back to the outside. You look down the backstretch at these 2 guys going at it. That is 3rd place Mark Walker there on the right of the side of the screen. Right behind Rayvon, who's going to try to drop down possibly in front of Nate. That's not going to happen. Nate going to jump back up. Oh, there goes Rayvon through the grass. Not going to cause a problem, I don't think, with any wing damage. Caution will not come out for that. That was him and Mark Walker making a little bit of contact. Definitely no damage on either one of them cars, so should be okay. Jeff Hollingsworth also in this race. He's another good driver. You see him right here on your screen right now in that number 97 car as they work out of turn number 2. Right now battling for the 11th position and 10th position, I guess we could say. He's actually in that black car now riding behind Timothy Bates in the 26. Brandon Ryan in that 9th spot in that number 82 car. You see him in that red, white, and blue car. He's actually getting passed now by Hollingsworth. This is for 10th spot. He does take that away. So Hollingsworth moves up 1 spot. Up towards the front, Bennett for the lead. Dan Neese now. Nate Skeefer also involved in this. So some good racing all around right now here on this track. Sam able to lead that lap. Actually led 2 laps so far here tonight. Great job out front, however, for this race so far. There you see the pass for 1st place right now. Taking that spot away is that number 2 car. Nate moving to the front. Sam going to jump up to that high side. Coming off turn 4. Who's going to lead this lap? Looks like Nate's going to drop to the apron. He should have this lap led. Sam's going to try to use that outside momentum. Very close at the line. And it was Sam Cooper Bennett leading that lap. That was really close. Johnny Antonucci up on that high side. You see Dan Neese, Jeff Lubker up on the high side. 5-car breakaway now. All the way back to 6th. I just now noticed Jeff Hollingsworth has worked his way from quite a bit of spots back. All the way up from 15th to 6th place in just 8 laps. Some great racing all around this track. That is Jeffrey Price that you see on the bottom side trying to cleat the pass for 6th place. These guys Dawson for position all over. As you see the leaders coming to your screen, that lap's going to be led by Nate. That is his first lap led here in this event for tonight. We're seeing great racing all the way around this track. 19 drivers took the green flag here. A little bit further back, Mike Grandy, Dylan Vose involved in this. Raul Alvarez. Didn't know Dylan was actually in here. There's Mr. Dylan Vose. Very good driver in his own right as well. Kind of just minding his own right now in 19th position. Started in 19th position. Right now running around at 15th. Back up towards the lead. You see Sam Cooper Bennett with the iRacing I flag on the side. ESPN running that Red Bull Renault 3.5 to his inside. Nate trying to hold on to that top spot right now. Almost making a little bit of contact. Sam going to go a little bit wide right there. Not going to hurt him. It's Johnny Antonucci you see on the back of his car. By the way, we mentioned Jeff Hollingsworth a few minutes ago. You see him with the fastest lap in this race, 38.509. Very fast lap for these Formula Renault cars. 11 laps in. Everybody's looking clean and green so far. Don't want to jinx that too much, but here comes Hollingsworth. Jeffrey Price is involved in this. Paul Crumride, Timothy Bates, Brandon Ryan. We talked a little bit about Rick Ravon earlier. He was the pole sitter. There you see him on the track. He did get a little bit of contact earlier, sent through the grass. Didn't cause any damage, and he is still back up to 13th. He did fall back. This is actually the furthest he's been back in the field. Once he hits the start-finish line, it will change over to, actually, it's still showing him in 12th. So we'll see if he's able to hold on to that spot. Is there 2x2 all the way up there with him. Snake Skeefer getting pushed out of line. Not sure what happened there, but he went up a little bit wide. Here's your replay. Not sure if he just chose to go up there. It looks like he did choose to go up there. So Dan Neese going to take the lead for now. Here comes Sam Cooper Bennett looking to the inside. Looking good so far. Sam really wanting to get a win in here really bad over the past few weeks. He's going to drop to the apron. Let's see if he can lead this lap as well. He will lead this lap with Johnny Antonucci right on the heels of Sam. That is now his 6th lap lead. So far, 3 lead changes here in this track. For people who want to know a little bit about this track, there's your Track Facts 2-mile track here in California. Staying with the leaders right now, kind of a 3-car breakaway. Right now is Antonucci, Sam, Cooper Bennett. Right now, Antonucci trying to get a little bit of lap left. Contact there between Sam and Johnny. Johnny may have came up just a little bit, or Sam came down. Really can't tell. But Johnny going to get his first lap lead here as well. That is the 4th lead change we have had here so far this evening, only in the first 14 laps. So that goes to show you what kind of, draft these guys are messing with. They mentioned it's kind of like Daytona and Talladega. We're seeing racing all over this track. It's so hard to really watch just one group of guys just for that reason. Sam still out front right now. Johnny going to get that draft, try to get to the inside or outside, use the draft from that. Sam's going to be able to lead this lap using that bottom side on that apron. Here comes Nate now looking to the outside as well. Nate usually gets a big run right through there, but he kind of loses it right in the center. You see him kind of falling back just a little bit. Yeah, he loses it. I'm not sure what it is. I think that's more just a safety comfort zone for him right now. Where he's running. As you see that middle car right there, that is Dan Neese actually coming up through the middle. And that red and white car right now between both of these guys, Antonucci and Nate. We mentioned Dan Neese. He started back in 6th place. Was back in 7th at one point. At the line, we may have another lead change. I believe we do. Nope, Sam was able to lead that lap as well. Do we got problems? We got cars going through the grass. Not sure who it is. Rick Ravon, caution will come out. And I apologize about the Jimmy Johnson spotter pack. I forgot I had that on. And Ravon maybe got a little bit too much. And yes, both of them guys went through the infield Oh, hard contact for that car. That is the 3 car of Paul Crumrye. You've seen hard impact into the wall for him. Everybody else able to avoid that wreck. So what we're going to do, guys, take a quick break. I got to fix the spotter pack and make sure everything's working good. And we'll be right back right after these quick messages from Auto Club. You're watching Top Fuel Racing League.
Is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Pit stops underway at the moment. Sam Cooper Bennett down and away. Let's see the race off pit road. It'll be a close one. And Sam going to win that race off pit road over Dan Neese. Mark Walker going to stay out. Good call for him to go ahead and stay out. You got plenty of gas. I don't think tires are that big of a deal here in this track. So good call for him to staying out. And there you see Mark Walker staying out on the track so far. Your top 5, Mark Walker, Sam Cooper Bennett, Dan Neese, Johnny Antonucci, and Jeff Lubker. Your top 5. Timothy Bates, thanks Kiefer, will want to restart in 7th. Scott Brinson going to be restarting in 8th. 9th place, Jeffrey Price. Jeff Hollingsworth is in the 10th position for the time being. Let's see, Mark Walker may come down pit road. Looks like he might, and he does come down pit road. Kind of interesting. I thought we'd actually possibly see him stay out just to see what the tires would do. So you look at the field as they work. Pace lights are, looks like they're off. I can't really tell from this angle, but looks like they're off. We are already 20 laps in to this event. We're coming up on 20 laps. Coming into tonight, as soon as I quit being lazy and bring the points up for you guys. Keep in mind, this is the summer series. This is not the main series these guys run. That's going to be starting here soon. But coming into tonight, it was Brandon Ryan picking up the win, or the pole last week, and the win last week at Milwaukee. We watched that. That was a great race, by the way. And then, of course, the standings right now coming in, Rick Ravon currently on top of the board from what I'm seeing. But I don't think they really paid too much attention to the points. It's more just a fun series. But, of course, the new season for these guys starts July 24th. That is a new season when they head to Spa in the Dallara cars. So that's going to be an interesting race. It's going to be a fun race. A few more road courses, I do believe, involved in this season coming up for these guys. So very much looking forward to that one. Here we go. Pace car drops in. Green flag back out in the air. Top Fuel Racing League Summer Lot Series. Back underway. And what we're going to do, we're going to get a little bit loud. Timothy Bates starting to work his way up now, showing up to 4th place as these guys work through turns 3 and 4. Timothy up on that far high side. Who was that? Dan Neese looking to go out to the outside, trying to take the lead. What a great move that was. Coming to the stripe. Will we have a new lead change? We will not, I don't think. I think Sam was able to lead that lap. He was. So far, 7 lead changes here in 22 laps. Don't expect that to change anytime soon. We're going to have a lot of lead changes in this one. Probably, well, we're going to have double digits. We can guarantee that one. Jeffrey Price back here in 12th. See him looking at this 3 wide right in front of him. That's Rayvon, Jeff Hollingsworth, Brandon Ryan. Almost a little bit of contact between Hollingsworth and the 6 of Rayvon. Hollingsworth's going to drop down to that low side now. That was Brock. 3 wide battle here. Make that a, I don't know what you call this. It's a 5-way position battle for, it looks like that is for 7th place. It's Rick Rayvon, Jeff Walker almost making contact. Actually, that is Rick Rayvon, and who is that on that inside? Is that Brandon Ryan? I believe it is. It is. Dylan Vose up on the outside. That's who it is. Here comes Hollywood. 4 wide here at Auto Club. This ain't going to go good. Vose getting a little bit of contact there with Rayvon. We may have a caution happen behind them. Caution flag does come out. Jeffrey Price having a flip to the infield. That was a tough one. Mark Walker possibly involved as well. Not sure who else was involved in this. That's what happens when you go 5 wide, I believe, right in front of them. There's 4. Oh, there was something else that happened in this one. Oh, Paul Crumry came up into Jeffrey Price there for that position. And there you see. That was insane. That was a crazy wreck. Here you go right here. Riding on board with William Hull. Right over his head. You see the flip going on in the background. Insane wreck here on lap 24, I believe it happened on. Now we're on 25. Coming to 26. Woo! It has been a chaotic race, guys. I was late to the party tonight. And luckily got in here in time. Been insane, though. That's for sure. Lap 20. So the pace lights are back on. I wonder if we're going to see some guys come down pit road. Let me ask you guys, do you pit here? I don't think you personally need to pit unless you're just pitting for gas. It looks like some of these guys are going to come down. But if you're looking for track position, just stay out. I don't think it's going to be much of a difference. It appears some guys did do that. And a great call on their part. Go ahead and do that. You might as well. Stay out, try to get track position. Let's see. Here's some guys. Up and down they go. This is Dan Neese rolling out of pit road. Right behind Nate. Sam Cooper Bennett going to stay out, like the call. Timothy Bates elected to stay out. A few other guys as well. Rick Rayvon, I believe, stayed out. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, gosh. So the pace light should be going back off on the pace car here in just a moment as we watch the guys work around to the front stretch here. Sam, Cooper Bennett, Timothy Bates, Scott Brinson on top of the board at the moment, as the pace lights will stay on for another lap at least. Been a good race so far, though. Only 2 cautions, but look at the lead changes we've had in just 27 laps. Quite a bit. There was your fastest pit stop. The last time all these guys hit pit road, you see Sam Cooper Bennett 6.95, 36 seconds on pit road, 35 seconds. What was that? I'm not sure who that was. Jeffrey Price, of course, spending some time on pit road. Had to get a lot of that damage repaired. Unfortunately, he is out for tonight's race after that big flip he had through the infield, or through turn 1. Pace light's about to go off here on the pace car. Ford Mustang pace car leading the way here from Autoclub Speedway. Make sure you guys give this make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up on YouTube. We're supposed to be on Facebook as well tonight, but unfortunately on my part, I forgot to put the link in for the restream, so that's on me. So I apologize for that. We do have a broadcast coming up on Friday. We got the iRacing East Series Super Speedway. That will take place before the Paskey's Racing League. So we got 2 broadcasts for you guys that night, and very much looking forward to that one. And, we will be in there for that. So looking forward to it. As these guys still doubling up, still 18 guys on the lead lap, only 2 guys not in this session. Jonathan Goat, last season's Indy 500 winner, not in here, and Jeffrey Price after that wreck that he had. Look at Autoclub Speedway. Love this place. If you're new to iRacing, make sure you check it out, iRacing.com, and use code PR-GRC, and you can get, I believe it was like 3 months for $10 or 3 months for $5, something like that. So make sure you check it out and you can become a part of this. Always fun. Very, very fun thing to do, especially if you're into racing. Just get you a computer and a wheel and you're good to go as we get set to go back green. Green flag back out in the air. Sam Cooper Bennett, Timothy Bates, first and second. Bates possibly going to drop into that inside, waiting to cross the line. He will not. Scott Brinson now. Rick Ravon. Not a surprise to see them 2 guys starting to work their way up. Paul Crumrod there as well. Definitely not surprised to see that. And Ace Kiefker as well. Starting to see all the big names starting to show up here early. Here on lap 29. There's still some guys towards the back, though, that's going to be working their way up. Trust me, we ain't seen who's going to be running first just yet. I don't think. Sam Cooper going to fall back to third. We got much of a draft starting to happen here between first and second. Ravon Brinson 3 wide here for the lead. Will we have another lead change to the stripe? Lead change number 10 going to take place as Scott Brinson leads his first lap here at Auto Club. What a show these guys are putting on here in the Formula Renault 3.5. This is the Top Fuel Racing Summer Series. So normally these guys are running the newer Dallara cars. It's usually Sam with a little bit of tight squeeze. Ravon squeezed down on the bottom. He's getting plenty of room to come back up. Sam gave him lots of room to come back up. So good job on both of them working that out. Here comes Hollingsworth now. He's looking to take away fourth. Sam dropping to the inside. He's looking to take that lead back. Who's going to lead the lap? Cross the stripe. it will be none other than Sam Cooper Bennett jumping back up towards the lead. That battle's still not over as Hollingsworth, no, that is, I apologize, Timothy Bates working his way up here inside the top 3 and 4. Sam doing everything he knows. This is the most I've seen Sam be this aggressive. I haven't seen Sam be this aggressive in a long time. And you see him doing that here tonight. He's really working hard to try to stay out front, keep that car out front. See him use that little bit of draft. He's going to try to slingshot back to the inside of Rayvon as they work off turn 4. Maybe a little bit of contact out to the outside. You see that is Timothy Bates. Here comes Brinson to the bottom side as well. Once again, Sam Cooper Bennett leading that lap a little bit further back. We can jump back. Nate Skeefker trying to get up here. You see all these guys right now underneath the blanket, all the way back to Jeff Lupker right back at 11th, right there at the tail end, right behind Johnny Annucci, trying to jump up. And there goes Lupker looking to the far outside. That is up in the 5th lane as he moves all the way up to the top. You see him up against the wall. These guys still working through turns 3 and 4. Here they come towards the stripe this time. Who's going to lead this lap? Coming to the stripe, it will be once again Sam Cooper Bennett with lap number 20 led so far on the session. 13 laps have gone to everybody else. He's led 20 so far, so a great night so far for Sam. As long as he keeps that car clean, he may be the one to watch out for to try to pick up his victory. What a night he would have if he was able to do that. Right now, 3 wide for that top spot. Scott Brinson on the outside. Timothy Bates there in the 26. Rayvon on the inside with Sam Cooper. Then you got all these other guys. Paul Crumrod, Jeff Hollingsworth. And it is just a mess of cars. It is pretty much a hornet's nest. A little bit of contact right there behind. And not sure who that was. Looks like it's going to be okay. I believe that was Dylan Bose or Brandon Ryan. I believe it was Bose. Guys right now running so close, nobody wants to give an inch because they know if you give an inch, the rest of the field is going to take the whole thing from you. You're going to be at the back end of this little group that's kind of broken away. There's Dylan Bose. Right in the middle, you see Paul Crumrot right there in the middle as well. At the line, it's going to go to Sam Cooper Bennett once again. 22 laps led for the number 11 car. Birthday boy Rick Rayvon celebrating his 50th birthday here tonight. Having a blast right now. This is a great racing, man. Love it. You guys are putting on a heck of a show for everyone. Make sure you smash the like button. Share the heck out of this video or out of this live stream because we are seeing some of the best racing we've seen all season from these guys. Yeah, we had a couple cautions, but you're not going to see much closer racing than this without having a wreck. Sam now trying to get outside. He's going to push. Oh, Rayvon blinked for a second. He's okay. Will he be able to lead this lap? Don't think he got it. I believe Sam was able to edge him out. He did. Not a lot of room given there by Sam Cooper onto that yellow Pennzoil car. It has been great racing all throughout. Back in the back, you see these guys back here. They're not done yet. This is Brandon Ryan, Roll Alvarez, William Hall. This is their 12th, 13th, and 14th. Trust me, they're just riding. They're just waiting for that wreck to happen up front. That is why they're not up there. If they really wanted to, they could catch this group and ride up there as well. They got just the same amount of speed. What a shot this is across the stripe. Rayvon going to be able to lead that lap. I believe this will be 12 lead changes so far. Sam Cooper Bennett caught in the middle right now with Dylan Bose up on the outside. And that is Dan Neese on the inside. Which line is going to prevail? I believe it's whoever gets that draft off that car up in front. You see Rayvon right now guarding that inside line. There you see the bottom car will get the draft. He's going to pull up to the back end of this Pennzoil car. There we go. Big wreck going around. Dylan Bose spins. Caution flag is going to come out. Everybody else, I believe. Are they good? Jeff Hollingsworth's around. Paul Crummer, I'm not sure exactly. Oh, who was that? Brinson going for a ride. Multiple drivers involved in this one. There's Paul Crummer and Brinson hard into the wall. Not sure where this actually happened for him. He was up in that high side. The wreck happened right there. He tried to avoid it. It looked like he got some of Hollingsworth. As Hollingsworth spins, and there's your ride for Brinson. So some multiple multiple wrecks here as something just else happened to Scott Brinson. Not sure what's going on there. This was actually coming. Oh. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yep. iRacing, legit. Great job. Great physics on that one. Unfortunately, it looked like Rayvon or Brinson had a toe, I do believe. So, after that, I need a breather because that took it out of me. Be right back right after this. Make sure you guys check out iRacing iFlag. Use code esports2019 for 15% off.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Set to go back green here for the Indy Lights Top Fuel Racing Summer Series. We are coming to lap number 41 here of the Great Southern California Trendkill 200 miles. We are just about halfway. As Brandon Ryan, Rick Rayvon going to be starting us out here for this one. So far it's been Sam Cooper's been at night, but 13 lead changes. Pace car drops in. Green flag back out in there. Brandon Ryan, Rick Rayvon trying to battle out for the top spot. We'll see which line prevails. Whichever line's got that draft, that's where it's going to go. We're going to see Dan Neese right there on that bottom side. He's going to close this gap very quickly up on that second place car. Watch when they come out of turn 2. Sam Cooper going to jump to the outside. Here they come out of turn 2. Watch the run that they get right there. You see it pulling away. Whichever line gets that draft is where it's at. That's impressive. Guys, open up a 17th second gap over on Johnny Antonucci and the rest of the game. Kind of like a 4-car I guess we could say groups in each section. Great racing right here. Oh, Brandon Ryan going to take it to the apron on the backstretch. That's something we ain't seen a lot of. Interested to see that, but there is no yellow line. You are allowed to do that, so that's something else for these guys to think about. You're going to have to start blocking that inside line all the way down to that apron. There's your look at the lead, and Rayvon able to pull back in front. Great pass. Here comes third place. That's Dan Neese taking away second. Using that draft, you're going to see that 82 falling behind. Watch the run he gets. Sam Cooper Bennett going to put it up on the third lane. That has been the man that's been fast all night, but Rick Rayvon's going to be tough to beat, Rick. So that's his birthday. He wants to get that win here for his 50th birthday. You know that's important to him to try to get that. He's a funny guy, too. Got a hilarious Facebook that he posts on all the time, live videos, stuff like that. Jump a little bit further back in the field. This right here is 10th place. Jeff Hollingsworth riding on board with him. We stay with Hollingsworth right now. Balroll Alvarez, Dylan Vose there as well. Working through turns 4. See that big group behind him is William Hall. Connor Ojeda is in this mess. Kevin O'Brien, haven't spoken a lot about Kevin. There comes Jeff now looking to try to take away this 9th position using that higher line. If one of these guys can grab the draft up in front of them, one of them cars way up here in front of them, they can just suck right up to them. All of them could. It's going to be tough, though, with them having, you know, what, like 1.3, 1.4 seconds back. Coming to the line, Sam Cooper Bennett, Rick Rayvon, and Rayvon is going to lead that lap. Sam working that outside right now for that top spot in that ESPN Cancer Awareness car. Dan Neese, of course, as I mentioned, right there on the inside of him, followed by Brandon Ryan. This is riding on board now with Sam Bennett. Sam's really impressing me. He's kind of able to hang up on that outside all by himself with no draft. That's very impressive. He lets me know he's used to how this car's handling right now. Uh-oh. Dan Neese has a cone stuck to his wing. This could actually cause a problem. We'll see how long that stays on there for. You see it right there. Hopefully it looks like it's almost off. Well, this is interesting. You see that cone stuck on the wing of that car. I've seen cars actually spin out. Whether it's caused the cone or not, I don't know. But I have seen cars have trouble with this. Something we're going to have to keep an eye on with the number 80 car. And it looks like it may actually came off. He sucked up behind the leader. And yeah, it did come off. I don't know if anybody else picked it up. I don't think so. So that was a smart strategy there to suck up all the way to the back of him. I'm trying to actually, I can't see it right there, but yeah, it did fly off when he sucked up behind Rayvon. So a great move there to do that, and it was able to get that cone away from the nose of that car, the wing of that car. Who's going to lead this lap across the line? It looked like Rayvon was able to get it. It's going to be 14 laps led now for the driver of the 6. We'll jump back a little bit further. This is Webker, Mike Grandin, Johnny Antonucci, and Mark Walker. This is 5th through 9th place. You see that big group behind them right there. These guys trying to catch the draft of Brandon Ryan, who's running up in 4th. behind this lead pack. If they can catch, one of these cars can catch that draft, they're going to suck right up to the back end of them. As we are coming to lap number 50 this time. It's going to leave us with 51 to go. Hop on board here with Mike Grandy. You can see the distance between fourth and him. If he just gets that draft right there, Brandon Ryan, who's up in fourth, right now he's 1.3, well actually 1.0 seconds back. Oh, he's going to go around. Caution will not come out for this unless he goes back up on track. Not sure what happened. It looks like he was being pushed by Johnny Antonucci, who just turned him. Looks like maybe got the nose up underneath him, so he's going to have to ride around the back until a caution flag comes out. You see him struggling to get up to speed now. He should be okay. I would guess we'd have another caution, but he should be okay. But with the draft, we'll see how quick they close in on him. He was doing a good job too. I believe that they would have caught him, but that's going to slow these guys down just a little bit from this lead pack. And actually, looking back, fourth place now, Brandon Ryan kind of, I don't want to say losing, but you see the distance. Some of these guys now starting to take shape. That's bright. Three wide battle for the lead. Rayvon right now on the inside. That's going to help. Here comes the run. Let's see if Danny's pulls back out. He should, or will he look to the inside again? There's the run. He's not going to do much with it, I don't think, this time. He did allow Brandon Ryan to suck up to the back end, though. Oh, Sam Cooper about got into the corner, or the tire of Nice as they worked through that corner. Wasn't quite clear. Now he is. And you see Nice now looking to the outside. He's going to try to take that spot away. This is going to allow Brandon Ryan. Watch the run. Ryan gets through turns 2 and on the backstretch. He's going to, a little bit of contact there. There you see right there's the run. The draft is so important. I feel like if you're able to get behind the car that's on the bottom, you're going to gain a lot of positions. It's going to be super tough to pass, it seems like. Unless we see, maybe what one of these other guys did earlier where they dropped on the apron. That might be really the only way you're going to be able to get to the inside. We'll see if one of them do it. Here comes maybe a lead change. That's going to be close. Sam Cooper may have got it. He did. So Sam's got a chance here. Don't know if he's going to be able to do much with it through the corner. You see how much wider he goes. Now he needs to just pull in behind him here and maybe drop on the apron below that white line. He's going to look to the outside. Well, let's see. Will Brandon Ryan jump up to that second lane, or will we have just a single car breakaway or single file breakaway? It looks like that's what's going to happen. Sam going to fall back in line. He's going to jump to the outside. Right now, second place looking pretty strong on that outside. You see it right there? I believe this right here might be led by Sam as well. Oh, it did not. Rick Rayvon able to lead that. That was close. 1/100,000th of a second. A little bit further back, here's Jeff Hollingsworth riding behind Connor Ojeda, and who is that? Who is that right in front of him? Is that Paul Crumbrough, maybe? No, I'm not sure who that actually is. It might be Timothy Bale. Yep, Timothy, that's who it is. 26. Who is one lap down. Do we have a new lead change? New leader possibly? Dan Neese leads his fourth lap. He may go to the front now. He's got a chance here. Don't know if he's going to be able to clear him. See if he gets run down the back stretch. This is going to bring out a caution. Oh, Neese hit to the wall. Did Sam Cooper get in the wall as well? He did not. Who was that? Antonucci almost just killed somebody. Oh my gosh. That was... What happened with that? Okay, so there's the wreck. Energy with the contact. Oh, he locks them up. Oh, actually, he let off. I'm not sure if he let off or what happened, but he did get into Who was that he got into right there? Oh my. Trying to see who that was that he got into. Johnny's probably done. Is that Connor? I believe it was. Yeah, Connor got into it with him. So Rayvon, after all this craziness, is going to be your leader. With Brandon Ryan, Mark Walker, Jeff Walker now. Sam Cooper Bennett is going to be back in 5th. And Dan Neese, after was really doing well, you see the damage to his car. If I'm not mistaken, they can repair this. I can't remember if they repaired it or not. I can't remember if these guys have one fast repair. I don't think they do, but I want to make sure. See 80 trying to get to his pit box. This is so tough to drive. You can kind of tell how he's driving. Yeah, the steering's way off. Okay, so there you go. So he did have that one repair, I believe. And yeah, he's done it away. So he's going to be good. Thank gosh. I believe. Let me actually hop on board with Dan Neese to make sure his steering still ain't messed up. Yeah, he's good to go now. So, lead change is going to go to, does that say Kevin O'Brien? Possibly leading this race. Let me skip forward just a little bit. And to let you know, Lucky, not Lucky Dog, but the waiver round car for him, I believe that'd be a waiver round. Anyway, for Scott Brinson, I cannot remember if they get waiver round or not. I believe he will, though. Good racing tonight, though, guys. Very impressive. That is just, what, our 3rd caution, I believe? Double check this. 4th caution for 9 laps. Not bad for a 58-lap race in basically tight conditions or close conditions. And this is going to turn the lead back over to Rick Rayvon now that we've seen Kevin O'Brien come down a hit pit road. So it's going to be Rayvon, Mark Walker, Brandon Ryan, Jeff Hollingsworth, Jeff Walker, William Hall, Sam Cooper Bennett, Dylan Bowes, Mike Brandy, and Raul Alvarez, your top 10. Next week, these guys head to, let me double check. I believe there's a road. Oh, it is. I'm gonna probably butcher trying to say this, but Tabasca, I believe. Tuscaba circuit, yeah. So that's a different race there, and it's sponsored by Chris Walker Real Estate. So anxious to have that 55-lap road race. And I believe that is our final road race of the season for these guys. Actually, do we even have another road race? Do we even have one this year? No, so it is our only road race of the season. Of course, that is on a Sunday night for them. Because starting next week, these guys' new season begins with the Top Fuel IndyCar Series. And that will be held on Wednesday. Look at your leader as he goes by. Yeah, Dan, I'll be honest. I thought you was dead. I didn't know if you was even going to get back out there or not. Has a couple laps tonight. As we get set to go green flag this time by, pace lights are off. It looks like Rick Rabon going to choose the outside lane. Interesting. Who was that in third? Oh, Brandon Ryan up to third. Winner last week at Milwaukee. Here we go. Rick Rabon, Mark Walker, Jeff Hollingsworth, Brandon Ryan, William Hall, your top five. Jeff Walker right there in actually fifth. I apologize. William Hall sixth. Green flag back out in the air. Rick Rabon going to jump to a decent lead here. Going to drop down. So the battle actually going to be right here for third place with Brandon Ryan and Hollingsworth. Ryan looking to the inside, trying to take away that spot. Walker getting the draft as well from Ryan. And there you have it. Change over from fourth. Up front for the lead. Mark Walker going to take a peek to the outside. This is going to allow Brandon Ryan to suck right up to the back of Rabon here for that top spot. And it looks like Walker is able to clear. That's interesting. Able to clear Rabon this time. So we may have another lead change here. Looking at 19 lead changes. That's impressive. Only in 61 laps complete, we will see that 19th lead change. That's cool. Didn't think we'd actually have that many. And we're not done yet. Jeff Walker on the bottom side of Sam Cooper Bennett. He's trying to take away fifth position. Actually trying to keep fifth position. Up front, still not done. As Hollingsworth's working to the outside of Rabon. Now for that position, got some guys starting to work their way up from the back that just has been riding around all night. We're starting to see them make their move here towards the back end of this race. Mark Walker going to lead this lap as well. That will be now his third lap led so far of the 62 that we have completed. But Sam Cooper, Dawson, and through traffic. He's looking to take away third place. What a drive for him. Holy cow. He's having a heck of a night. I'll give credit where it's due. That's looking good. He may be looking for the lead here. Sam's found something in his car on the outside that nobody else has really been able to do. I'm not sure if it's just side draft with these cars or how that's working, but he's found something in this race that's really worked to his advantage. Here comes Walker actually looking to the outside of him, though. Actually, that is Dylan Bose. And a battle for the lead may be another lead change. It does not. Rabon now able to take the lead, though, so we are going to have a lead change this time. Sam Cooper going to follow suit. He's going to take second. Mark Walker going to run a little bit high, push Bose up a little bit wide. There's the battle for that position. And now we got Dylan Bose versus Brandon Ryan up front for the lead. It's going to be Rick Rabon versus Sam Cooper Bennett. Here comes the run once again from Mark Walker. Off turn 4, cross the stripe. Look at Mark Walker up on the outside. Boy, that's looking good. Who led this lap? Was it Mark? Rabon. 20 lead changes so far. 25 laps led for him. And Mike Grandy through the middle. Where did he come from? We seen him earlier get spun into the wall. He's working his way back up. He's looking to try to figure out which side he wants to go. He may go to the outside in that 52. What great racing we have seen. I hope this continues, man. This has been great. Cross the stripe, Rabon going to lead this lap once again. 26 laps led. There's so much racing going on inside the top 10. It's just so hard to figure out which one to watch. Mike Graney going to get pushed out a little bit wide. That's going to hurt the draft of that car, so he's going to lose a couple spots here. Showing in 6th now. Vose looking to the outside. It's going to put Sam Cooper possibly in the middle. He will be... we're not going to say 3 wide just yet. As Welker now takes away 3rd. Great pass by Jeff. There they come down the backstretch here. Rick Ravon trying to hold out Brandon Ryan up on that high side. Here he comes. Will we have a new leader? Off turn 4 at the stripe. It's going to be close. I believe Ravon might have it by a nose. No, Brandon Ryan. Wow, okay. 21 laps led, or lead changes so far. That was a generous. I didn't think he actually had that, but we'll go ahead and give it to him anyway. Ooh, who was that right there? Vose looking really racy here. Dylan Vose. Great driver, usually in the stock car. Usually does a great job in the NASCAR side of things. Looking to take away 2nd here at Auto Club. Using that inside lane right now, running behind Ravon. Well, he dropped below the white line. His cars behind him. He's going absolutely crazy behind all these guys. Look at the 2nd group. They're just as crazy as the first one. This is what... Oh, we got a wreck happen. Oh, I thought I heard somebody wrecking. Connor O'Header right now. Mark Walker in this group. Raul Alvarez, Nate Skeever, Dan Nees, Timothy Bates all in this group. Coming to lap 70 this time around. And at the line, it was Ravon once again. Now we got a 3-way battle for the lead. Sam's going to go a little bit wide. Brandon's going to be caught in the middle. And Sam's going to check up out of that, it appears. This has one of them looks to it where we could see a big one happen. Where do you want to be when it happens? Oh, Sam's going to come up, making contact, putting Brandon Ryan into the wall. Brandon, unfortunately, going to get taken out. Caution comes out as Sam Cooper Bennett. And it looks like Brandon is going to be able to get back to the pit. Sam making contact. Here's a better look at it. Sam came up. There you go. Don't think anybody else was involved in this one. Oh, somebody else was. That looks like Connor O'Header and Johnny Antonucci got some as well. Johnny's going to be okay. Connor, can't tell from this angle. A little bit of wing damage on that left front. And then once again, Johnny got some as well, but his is not as bad. Who was Johnny that got it? Oh, is it Kevin O'Brien? I love that car. So Ravon takes or keeps the lead after the incident caused by the ESPN main broadcaster Sam Cooper Bennett. Sam, sorry buddy, throw you under the bus, but gotta put that one on you. See how many guys come to pit road. I expect maybe some guys staying out. Looks like everybody is coming on pit road. There you have it. Rick Ravon staying out. Sam coming down. Looks like everybody actually... See, this is what I like seeing. Do whatever opposite the leader does. Now, that is something I've been saying for weeks now. Force Ravon to stay out. And everybody else coming down pit road, or most everybody else coming down pit road. Actually, everybody did. I love the strategy calls here. Put fresh tires on everybody else's car. Make that leader work for it. We'll see how that plays a factor in this race. I'm not sure exactly the tire fall off here in this one, but I like it so far. Let's talk to Mike Grady, who's going to be starting second. Hey, Mike, you got a copy? Mike Grady, you got me?
Yep.
Man, right now, coming out of pits in second place. It looks like the leader, Denton, come down pit road. How's the car feeling? It looks like you're pretty fast once you actually got out of that incident earlier.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. A lot of fun in these cars. We're just going back and forth, and hopefully we end up a little bit towards the front at the end.
Yeah, you're putting on a good show, man. Is there any aero push? From what we're seeing, it looks like it ain't that bad.
No, it's really the drafting package on these is really kind of weird because there's no rhyme or reason to it.
Right.
It seems that if you're behind a bunch of cars, you can get a good run,
Right.
but you got to be pretty close.
Well, man, so far you're looking good. Right now, going to be restarting second from what I'm seeing. So get up here and see if you can get that win tonight.
Well, I'm sure the leader's not the one that's going to win on the last lap, so we'll see
There you
what
go.
happens.
All right, man. We'll be watching. Good luck.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you. Mike Grady going to be restarting second. He's got a point on that. I mean, Rick Ravon is winning this race, but like he said, he don't know if the leader's going to be the one to win. It seems like if you're able to get a big enough run, you can slingshot around and get a nose out in front, and it could be one of the photo finish type endings to this race that we see. It's looking good so far. Oops, sorry, guy, I hit the wrong button. I meant to break up my diamond screen. Yeah, they wasn't expecting. I'm sitting here reading a message earlier. From Scott Brinson, the league admin. He wasn't real sure how this car would handle here on this track. And it's done good. I've been impressed with it. Been really great racing. Like, I could watch this over and over. I'd like to have this kind of racing every week. Green flag back out in the air. Sam Cooper going to drop down. Ravon's down on that high side. This is interesting. He's elected to stay on the high side. Now going to drop it down towards the bottom. Watch that run that Mike Grady gets here out of the corner of turn 2. Yeah, there you go. Slingshot. Remember, fresher tires. Will it pay off? Mike Grady may be going to the lead. He does take the lead. Now, can he hold it? A little bit of a gap there. It's going to allow Rick to get back underneath. Coming to the stripe. It will be. Ravon's probably going to get it. Drop it on the apron. It looks like he does lead that lap. How about this? Dylan Bowes now working his way on the outside. Sam Cooper Bennett on the inside. He's trying to hold on. Sam showing in the lead right now. Will he be able to hold it? He's going to drop down. It's going to be close. Oh, man. He got really close there. Rick may have cut him a little bit of a slack, but that was close. So Sam Cooper Bennett going to lead this lap, it appears. Coming to the line. He's going to drop on the apron. Oh, a lot of give and take needs to happen a little bit further in the middle of this pack. That's Dan Neese that you see as we work our 23rd now lead change of the night. Dan Neese, Jeff Hollingsworth up on that high side. It's Nate Skeefer up on the inside. Any one of these guys here can win this race. I mean, this is anybody's race still. Here comes Mike Grady looking in the middle. $25 laps to go. Coming to 24 to go. I mean, like, what do I broadcast on this? What do I talk about when they're so wide? I mean, there's battles all over the track. Right here in this top 10, it's so hard to figure out who to watch. We can say top 10, actually it's top 13. So we'll just jump with this one. How about Dan Neese, after having some trouble earlier, has worked his way back up. He's been back to 16th, showing in the third spot once they hit the line. We'll see if he's able to hold on to that third position as he works to the outside of Jeff Wupker. Here they come to the stripe. How about Wupker as well? We can give him a shout out. He's done a good job. Nate Kiefer now looking to the outside. Oh, 3 wide for 3rd place. He's took a peek to the outside. Nate as well. A lot of respect being given right now between these guys. We'll see if that lasts and how long it'll last. See Mike Graney dropping down. Mike actually restarted 2nd place. Showing now in 6th. He's looking to put it 3 wide. Almost making contact there with Dylan Bose up on the outside. Brinson. I just not noticed he's starting to show his nose again in this. He had a little bit of trouble earlier. He's now shown in the 8th position. He's up on the outside looking to try to get around Jeff Wepker. We're 2 by 2, 6 rows deep. Now it's just spread it out. Don't even know who the leader is. I think Sam's still currently leading this field. 2nd place, Dan Neese trying to get around Sam Cooper Bennett. Rick Ravon up on the bottom side. Mike Grandy up on the outside. There we go. Who's going to lead this lap? Sam able to get that one led. Man, I wish I'd be in the car tonight. This is fun. At least from here. Riding on board with Dylan Bose. Look at the run he got. Oh, man. Well, that's interesting. Don't know what happened there. We're going to get a replay. Dylan Bose loses the nose. I believe that was Connor Ojeda on the inside there with Mike Grandy. And there we go. Was that Connor? Not sure if it was or not. It was. You guys be the judge of this one. Looks like Mike may have moved down just a little bit. Oh, and it looks like the wing actually got his tire. Right there, he just went ahead and alt F4, trying not to mess up anybody else's race. So Sam Cooper Bennett is going to take over the top spot. Now what do you do? Do you pit? I mean, I think we're going to see Ravon pit, but is everybody else following him down? Like I said, I always like going opposite of the leader. Anybody come down pit road, track position going to be important. Nobody going to come down. Dylan Bose elected, of course, to come down, which definitely knew that was coming. I can't remember if he's got a fast repair. He might have one fast repair. We'll see. In the 30 car. See his steering offset as well. He pulls into his box. And there you go. Quick repair down and away. He'll be good to go. Unfortunately, Jeff Hollingsworth, not great for him. So you're looking at Sam Cooper Bennett, who started back in 8th place, has led quite a few laps himself, 31, about to be 32 laps to be exact. See him swerving around a little bit, but he's done a good job tonight. Proud of him. He can keep that car clean. I know he had a little bit of trouble earlier when he ran down on Brendan Ryan, but all in all, it's been a pretty clean race. Been aggressive tonight. I like seeing that out of Sam. I think he's a very good driver. He just needs to show a little bit more aggression. And we're seeing it tonight. Good not to really do that and bring that out in. And we'll see if he's able to get to the end. Right behind him, we got Rick Ravon. Of course, 34 laps left for him. Winner already this year. Birthday boy as well tonight. Dan Neese, after having a crash earlier, has worked his way back up really fast in that short amount of time. He's back at 16th at one point. He's led a few laps. Mike Grandy unable to lead tonight, but looking good inside the top 5. He restarted second a few laps ago. He's been fast. He started back in 18th. Nate Skeefer. This is a guy I'm curious about. This is one I think that's saving just a little bit, not showing a lot of aggression. And what can you say about Johnny Antonucci? He's right now sitting in 6th place in his result. He's been back, started in 2nd place tonight, looking to try to get his first win here in this league. Jeff Lubker, another very talented driver. Big fan of Jeff. Hopefully he has a good finish. Of course, William Hall, I haven't spoken a lot about him. He basically rode around the back a lot. He's done exactly what I usually do, ride around the back. You know the wreck's going to happen. And now you see him working his way up inside the top 10. Mark Walker led a few laps here, 4th. I don't think we've seen the last of him. I think he's doing the same thing that Williams doing. Raul Alvarez, another driver, has just been quiet. A lot of these guys back here have been quiet. With Timothy Bates, you see him there. Kevin O'Brien, love the paint scheme. Another guy that's done it. And then, of course, Dylan Bose, we just seen him take that fast repair. There's a look through the field of the drivers that's currently out on the track. We do got 13 out of the 19 drivers that actually started this race. What can you say? It's been a fantastic event here at Auto Club in these Formula Renault 3.5s. They only run this car, by the way, because it is a summer league. They do not run this car mainly. Usually they run the newer Dallara car, the Indy car, and that will start next week as well, I do believe. So, looking forward to seeing how that season plays out. Sam's going to be working hard on this one, as he should. And he's going to like to choose the inside line. We talked to Mike Grandy a little while ago during that last caution we had. And he said that whoever's leading this race at the end will not win it. So that's interesting to see. I'm wondering if he knows something, or all these guys might know something. Maybe back up a little bit, which is what I would like to do. I like to see, maybe 2nd place, back up a little bit, then get the draft and pass the leader on the outside or inside. And it's going to be interesting. So he thinks it's going to come down to a last lap pass, and it very well might with these cars. We've seen them side by side of the line more times than none tonight. Or more times than not, shall I say. There we go, the iRacing I flag on Sam Cooper Bennett versus the Pennzoil logo on Rick Ravon. 1st and 2nd. Dan Nees in 3rd, Mike Grandy 4th. Pace car is about to drop in here in just a moment, as they work through turn 3 here at Fontana, or in Fontana. Pace car's in, green flag back out in the air. And good start right there for Sam, able to clear Ravon on that restart. Good job for Ravon, able to get down in time. Kind of a small 3-car breakaway right now. That ain't going to last long. We'll make it a 4-car breakaway. Nate Skeefer able to take a spot away from Mike Grandy, it looks like. Jeff Lubker there as well. Up front, will we see a lead change? Ravon to the lead. Well, he'll be able to lead this lap coming out through turn 3 and 4. Sam going to look back to the outside. Neese there looking as well, trying to take away that spot. Here we come to the stripe. Sam Cooper Bennett going to lead this lap. Nate Skeefer going to jump out to the 4th lane. How about Nate? We knew it was a matter of time we'd start seeing him work his way back up through the field. Working out of turn 4. It's going to be close at the line. I believe Sam might have got it. Ravon got it. Both have 35 laps led now. Very interesting. 24 lead changes. Will we see 25 or 26? These two guys right here, most laps led tonight, have done great. Will one of these two guys win it, or will it be someone from third, fourth, fifth, or sixth be able to pick up the win? It's a great look as they come off turn 4. A little bit of contact between Dan Neese and Sam Cooper. Dan Neese able to take away that second spot. That Honda powered Formula Renault 3.5. Sam now with a big run on the outside. Oh, Nate. Guys behind him battling out as well, trying to get up there with these guys. Does not have much time to do it. Ray Vaughn going to be close. Was able to lead it. Dan Neese looks like he had a huge run. Was able to drop back in behind. Here comes Sam now looking back to the outside. Jeff Wupker and all them guys behind him doing whatever they can to try to catch a little bit of draft from Nate's car. We got somebody back here on the apron, it looks like. How about that? On the apron, Jeff Wupker right behind him. Roll Alvarez on the apron all the way through turns 3 and 4. That is crazy. These guys back here doing everything they can. And actually, Roll dropping back now. Not sure if there was a penalty given or what it is. Something going on with him. But back up towards the leaders. Ooh, Sam was making a little bit of contact there with the 6 car. Three wide right there behind Jeff Wupker, Johnny Anderson, Mike Green, and Timothy Bates. Up front for the lead. This time it is Rick Rayvon once again leading that. Mike Grady with a big run on Wupker. That is for 5th place. Johnny Antonucci now maybe looking below that white line. He's not going to do it just yet. Back up towards the front. Oh, that was tight. That was very close. Sam tried to get just a little bit of a draft. He was able to get in front of Dan. Dan kind of cut him a break there a little bit, trying to use that draft. Doing everything they can. Oh, don't make contact. You don't want to cause problems now. 9 laps to go, and you got a decent lead from the guys behind you. Make this just a 4-car battle between you guys. Here comes Sam on the outside. We've seen this time and time again, but he wasn't able to clear him the last few times when he done it. Don't look like he's going to be able to do it just yet as well. He does got to run. Rayvon able to lead it right behind him. Timothy Bates crossed the line, barely leading this group. I mean, that is some tight racing right there. Tight racing right here for the lead. There's a little bit of draft from Sam Cooper. Side by side now once again with Rayvon. Nate going to pull up to the outside line. Oh, Sam got him a little bit of a break. Got to be careful. Almost making contact. Dan Neese, Sam Cooper. Great view here on board with the driver of the 80 car, Dan Neese. You see with the run here. I think he's going to have to put that car on the apron. I'm going to be honest and get underneath him and hope that Rick gives you room. If you're going to try to do something, I mean, I don't know. It's so hard to make a pass right now as we come 6 laps to go. Right there's a good place possibly for where Dan can put his nose underneath if he's able to get a run. Is on the straightaway on the apron. Nate looks like he may be backing up to get ready to do a big run. Then these, oh, almost making contact. May have been a little bit of contact made. Coming to 5 laps to go. These guys do not want to see a caution. As Sam may have just blinked out. Oh, did he just disconnect? Oh, man. So Sam Cooper Bennett, who's been out front pretty much all night, has been inside the top 5, may have just disconnected. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Well, what I'm seeing, he has not come back. Raul Alvarez on pit road. Interesting. So out front, I forgot to mention, Nate Kiefer took the lead. Hate it for Sam if that happened. I know that's a heartbreaker for him. He was doing so good tonight. As we got another lead change, Rick Ravon, 26th lead, changes here tonight as we are coming down to the final, well, we'll go ahead and call it 3.5 laps. It's going to be a 3-car battle for this top spot. Coming to 3 to go this time. Dan Neese out front. Across the line. There you go. 27 lead changes so far. 3 laps to go. Looking back, you're on board with Dan Neese, and you see the run Nate's got. How about that? Dan's going to go high and let him have that spot. I think this is all planned. I think a lot of this is actually planned for him to do this. I think that he knows. We talked to him. He said he didn't think you could win this if you're in the lead on the last lap. He may be letting Nate have that top spot. And I believe that's why we've seen Rick not really rushing too much. We may see Rick go a little bit hard here to try to get that second spot away. Very interesting. Coming to the white flag this time. They just keep it right up against the wall so these guys cannot get to his outside. Very smart move. Cross the stripe. White flag is in the air this time. Nate Schiefker trying to win this race. 6 laps left, trying to lead lap number 7. Anything goes here on the final lap. Here they come into view. Oh, Nate getting a little wide. He's trying to block the draft each way he can. A little bit of contact there between second. Rick Ravon with the run. He's going to try to get a run through the center. Here he comes with a big run on the outside. It's going to be a drag race to the finish. At the stripe, Rick Ravon will win Auto Club. Wow, what a pass. Nate Schiefker will finish in second. Dan Neese in third. Dylan Bowes will finish in fourth. Mark Walker fifth. Timothy Bates, Johnny Anucci, Kevin O'Brien, Jeff Loker, Mike Grandy in 10th. Wow, what a race. And there's your winner. Crazy. Birthday boy comes in here with 45 laps left, picks up the win over Nate Schiefker and Dan Neese. Still got to feel a little bit bad for Sam Cooper, what could have been. And congratulations to the number 6 here tonight. And we're going to get a heck of an interview, I'm sure. Probably the best one he's done yet. You're not going to want to miss it, I promise. Congratulations to Rick Ravon here tonight. And has done a great job. I think they're stuck. Oh boy, there we go. All right, we're going to talk to Rick Ravon right now. Let me bring him in. All right, well, we'll pull our winner in. Mr. Rick Ravon, your winner here at Auto Club. Rick, you got me?
Yeah, I got I'm sorry. Oh my God, there's so much drama down there. You wouldn't believe it.
Don't know what to say. Don't even know what to say, man. You made it. I mean, you fell back to 19th at one point, worked your way through the field. You started first, but you chose to kind of let both them guys pass you. I noticed that a little bit. Very interesting.
I was trying to conserve fuel. I mean, I was thinking about stopping on that last stop, and then I thought, well, I think I can make it with another yellow, and we got that yellow, and then that was it. And then I'm watching the fuel go down, and I'm like, holy cow. You know, Sam was getting kind of close to me, and I said to myself, I need to draft somebody anyway. I might not make it, so I just let him go, and I just stayed behind him and, hoped that nobody got by me, and everything was going along just right. And then I realized I was going to run out of fuel with 5 or 6 or 7 laps to go, and I just let them go by it. I said, I got to draft at least another 2 or 3 laps to try to ensure I make it. I'm thinking if I run out of fuel, I mean, that obviously would suck. And on the last lap, I mean, I'm kicking in the clutch, and I'm doing whatever I can to save it. I'll tell you something. I beat him to the line, and it went...
Oh, wow. Wow.
I was lucky. I just made it, man. I just made it. Happy 50th motherfucking birthday to me.
Yeah, man, you was out there for 42 laps when everybody else had 28. So everybody else was by far good. You, on the other hand, was not. Man, this race was full of drama itself. I mean, we seen 3 or 4 wide. It had to be nerve-wracking in the car.
No, that was crazy. You know, from the start, and I was lucky to get the pole. I just got a great draft lap in qualifying, but it was Mark Walker was behind me, and I was holding my line, and he just barely clipped me to sent me spin. It's the same thing happened between me and Paul. I was behind him, and I touched him on the backstretch, and it was okay. And I said, okay, let me see if I can bump him a little bit. Maybe we can catch these guys, you know. And the next time I went to bump him, and I mean, I just barely touched him, and away we went. I said, you got to be kidding me.
Well, man, you did a great job. Like, that was exciting. I love calling that race. I mean, you barely was able to get it, but barely all it takes sometimes, man. Congratulations. Shout-outs for your birthday as well.
Let's see. First of all, I want to thank the Lord Jesus for this win. I love the Lord Jesus with all my heart, soul, mind, and breath. I want everybody to know it. Jesus is Lord, and he loves you. Come to him and just watch the amazing things happen. Scott Brinson, thanks for putting on this series. I know Scotty had a bit of a rough night back there, but you know he was up there in the points with us. Thanks, Scotty, for putting this on. I love these cars. Again, great choice. Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much for what you do broadcasting these races. You do a fantastic job, and I just want to thank everybody out there for racing so clean. I mean, you know, we're just stuck together like glue, and I really expected more cautions, but we had some really nice green flag runs there. This league is just getting better and better, baby.
Good job, man, and good job on that first part. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks,
God bless you.
You too, buddy. Next up, we'll go ahead and bring in Dan Dees. He finished in 3rd place. Talk to him. Dan, you got me?
Yes, I am here. What's up, man?
Well, man, it wasn't easy. You finished 3rd. You definitely had a chance there to win, but you had some trouble early. And this draft pack is crazy in these cars. Talk us through it.
Yeah, man, it was honestly insanely chaotic. I ran like a 2-mile. I ran a 2-mile run before the race, and I think I was sweating more driving on this video game than I was on that 2-mile run. The entire time I was like in Discord with my friend, and he was like, "Dude, are you okay?" Because I kept going, "Oh fuck!" Like every second, man. It was pretty terrifying.
It was
man,
insane.
Congrats to Rick for the win, dude. He did a really good job. I tried to wait it off at the end to see if I could scheme up to get beside him, but the other guy that was up there with us, I didn't see who it was. I think it was Nate, was doing the same thing. So it was just, it was not going to happen. So, I mean, congrats to both of them. Sorry that Sam was kind of, bummed out by the finish of it and everything like that. But, hopefully he'll go back and look at the replay and realize that, like, hey, man, we're doing this for fun.
Yeah.
He shouldn't get that worked up over it. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Accidents are gonna happen. You know what I mean? So.
Well, you did a great job. I want to ask you real fast, man. The draft in here was crazy. Like, it was so strange. Did you notice weird things about the draft too? Because it was such a big advantage if you could get the draft and try to get the run on the outside, but it was so tough to pass.
Yeah, it was very hard to pass on the outside unless you got like the momentum coming right out of the exit of the turn.
Right.
I mean, you saw it happen a couple times there. I did one on Sam, I think, at the very beginning of the race before that first yellow. But yeah, if you weren't ready for it, like, you know, you weren't set up in the perfect spot, and even if the person in front of you lifted just a little too early, you weren't going to get a bye on the outside. So, I mean, yeah, the draft played a huge part in it, and it really, that was like what the divisor was between the front pack and the middle pack, is the guys in the middle weren't trying to keep in that draft with the guys up front, so it just splitting apart every single time. But
well, you guys made this summer league fun. That was probably the best race you guys put on all summer long. That was such a blast. So congratulations on that, man. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Yeah, shout out to my boy Jake Smith. He didn't get to make it tonight because he was buying a new car. So
well,
hopefully he'll be here next weekend, because, I mean, my team's name is Two Dudes Chillin', and tonight it was one dude chilling, so it was not fun.
You was just there by yourself. I see what you're saying.
One dude chilling.
All right, man. I will move you back down if I can find your channel. Congratulations on tonight.
Thanks again, man.
Thanks a lot,
Have
buddy.
a good night.
You too, buddy. Next up, we'll bring in Nate, who finishes in second tonight, and it wasn't easy. Nate, got a copy?
Yeah, dude.
Man, you started back in fifth. I know there was a little bit of drama. We're going to skip all that crap because I thought the race was fantastic. First off, it looked like you could have had it there at the end. Rick was able to get the run on the outside. Anything you could have done just a little bit different to try to avoid that?
No, that was everything I could do there. You know, I rode the outside line those 2 laps trying to see if anyone wanted to get by me, and they were smart. They knew to stay behind me. So I was kind of just riding and trying to see if one would bite, but tried to break as much draft as I could going into the final lap, and yeah, and, you know, I knew Rick was going to get me once he got past,
Right.
Who was it that finished? Was it Dan, or who was it that finished third?
Yeah, Dan finished third.
Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I knew once he got to past Dan, and I was like, it's over. So I knew he was going to get me, and I'm kind of surprised I kind of stayed with in front of Dan, but I'll take second. You know, it just sucks that I accidentally took out Paul, missing an accident, so
Right.
I'll apologize for that every day, but as for that other incident, you know, I mean, it's just, I'll just won't say anything about it.
I understand that completely. Yeah, I understand that completely. Yeah, man, and honestly, it looked like you kind of just, you know, was minding your business pretty much all night. You run around in fourth behind them 3 guys that was up front for a long time, but you kept your distance just in case something happened. Was that planned? I mean, it looked like, honestly, like it was planned, like you didn't want to get up there and just start racing at that point in time.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely planned. You know, just kind of riding, kind of seeing how racy all 3 of them wanted to be. I knew that, you know, it looked pretty racy, so I was I didn't want to get caught up in anything, so I kind of just rode, and you know, when I went, and I think it kind of took some people by surprise when I went, because, you know, that's when the crunch time, so I went for a hole, and it was still there, and, you know, stuff happened, but I mean, it's just one of those things that,
for sure,
you know, it's racing.
It's racing, yeah.
I mean, you know, people had bad nights. A lot of people had some bad nights, and
right.
You know, I think tempers started to flare at the end there, but, you know, I mean, that stuff happens, and it's racing. But, you know, hopefully, you know, they cool down, and, you know, maybe I need to cool down a little bit, have a beer or two, and, you know, maybe just calm down a bit. And,
well, we all know what iRacing does to people. I mean, you know, it's part of it, man. You can't help it. I mean, I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose. You know, I know you're talking about giving some time, everything will be fine. You know that. So, but congratulations, man, on second place tonight. Any shout outs and stuff you want to give out?
I want to thank all my my teammates that I got. You know, we're doing it to spot 24. You know, so this should be fun. Got to thank my beautiful girlfriend for sticking around and dealing with my bullshit.
Ain't that the truth? I know. Trust me. My wife looks at me like I'm an idiot when I broadcast, but you know.
Yeah. So yeah, she's been with me. You know, just kind of just sitting there in the corner, kind of just minding her own P's and Q's. But you know, she sacrifices some time with me so I can do this. So I'm really appreciative of her for doing that for me.
For sure, man. Congratulations on the night.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, buddy. that's going to wrap it up, guys. You got it, man. I mean, say what you want, you know, there at the end, whatever. That's the past, but the results do not lie. That race was fantastic. Like, that was the best race these guys put on all summer. Yes, there was some bad stuff that happened. There was a little bit of caution. Not bad. And, yeah, I do feel for Sam super horrible because I personally thought he was one of the best cars that could have won the race over Rick or Nader Dan. That's my opinion. I'm not biased at all. I call it, like I said, Sam and Rick was the car to beat. Like I said, in my opinion. But you've got to give it a shout out to everybody else. I mean, Nate was there when it mattered. Dan did a great job because he got wrecked late in this race, drove back up through the field and still finished third. Same as Dylan. Dylan had some trouble earlier as well. Good job for him on finishing fourth. So that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. I hope everybody had a great night because I know I did. We will see y'all back here again on Friday. Y'all take care and God bless.